Hi everyone, my name's Luke and I'm the CEO of Disper Games. The CEO. Oh yeah, that sounds good. The open beta of our first game, the Office Suicide Saga, will launch on May 4th. So I wanted to show you what the game is basically about. So I just registered in the game and logged in. So at the beginning I'm supposed to choose my first assistant gender, so I think I'll go for the female. Okay, so that's Carolyn. Okay, I will turn off the tutorial because I will be basically your tutorial. So thanks Carolyn, but I can do this on my own. So here I will create my boss. I think I will go for the female. I like the hairstyle, but I will change the face to my personal favorite one. Oh, that's the one. What about the body? This looks good. This also. Not this one. Yeah, I think I will stay with this one. Looks like a very serious granny, but we will call her Virginia Reaper. Yeah. So Virginia was attending a school that's called I think I'll go for the College of Creative Accounting, because that's something important when you want to run a company. And now I have to choose my thesis. Oh, that's a difficult word. So, something that will fit the school, using new technologies in avoiding excessive taxation. And the statistics that will influence some different aspects of the game, like they will reduce the probability of employees leaving the company, or make my income of my companies get higher. I will not go into the details right now. I will just distribute some of the points between ruthlessness and guilt tripping. Maybe 1 point here. And we're ready. Virginia is ready to create her first company. So we will have to choose what the company is producing. We have only the best possibilities here, like the potato pulp or the plastic packaging, car batteries, natural sausage casings. That sounds good. But maybe I will go for the toilet paper, so something classic. And now the company name. Toiletics. Yeah. So Virginia will run a company called Toiletics. We can also check the industry chart to see what kind of production is currently popular among other bosses. But I really want to make toilet paper, so I will not go into the details with that right now. Also the company logo. I think this one looks a little bit like a toilet paper. Yeah, let's say it does. I can also change the color of the logo. I think I will stay with the classical black toilet paper logo. And now I confirm my company creation. The game is loading and I already get my first achievement for my first login. And what I can see and what you all can see now is my office, or Virginia's office. I can hide one of the bars so you could see the carpet. It's not perfect, but it's her first office, and you will be able to change all the furniture, like the wall decoration, the desk, the carpets, and the whole look of the room during the game. But what the game is basically about? Here's my first company, Toiletics, and I start the game with 3 first employees. So I have Tyler Hughes, Erica Webb, and Christian County. Let's see the first one, who surprisingly have the face of our main producer. Here I can see some information about Tyler. I know that he's not married, but he have 5 kids. Yeah, that's a lot for someone who's not married. But what's more important for me is that his productivity is quite low. That's the income he's generating in my company. That's $495, but his salary comparing to the productivity is kinda low, kinda high. It's more than 2,000. So that's not a very good employee. He takes much more of my money than he generates. So I think we should do something about it. So there's the action button, and I can do some things that will make his life harder. What I can do? Give him a bonus? No, that's definitely not what we want to do. But we can send him to Tokyo and tell him that we will reimburse his expenses, but then don't. So that sounds like a good thing. We could also give him a task to be completed by 7 a.m. the next day at 7 p.m. today. That's something typical, and that also sounds good, but what action could be best for this employee? When I go back to the main screen, you can see 3 bars on the side of each employee's face. The top one shows us how stressed the employee is, so that means how close he is to committing a suicide. The second one shows us how tired the employee is. So what that means for us is how close he is to karoshi, so basically death from overwork. And the last one tells us how close the employee is to quitting the company. That's something we don't want. That's the thing that we would want the most. Karoshi would also be a good option, not as good as a suicide, but also valid. But we have to avoid employee quitting the company before we can deal with him. So I see that Tyler is still quite far from leaving the company. He still doesn't know what's going to happen to him here. He's very relaxed. He is not tired at all, but he's already a bit stressed. And I know that if I will send him to Tokyo and tell him to pay for the trip, and I will tell him that I will give him the money back, and then I will not give him the money back, I will not only earn $500, but I will also make him a bit more stressed. So I think that's what I will use. As you can see, his stress bar got up, just as the bar that shows me how close he is to leaving the company. But I still have some room for the actions, like the actions I can take on the whole company here. So what I can do here is, for example, I can organize a compulsory corporate outing on a weekend. And what can be better than organizing a compulsory corporate outing on a weekend is organizing a compulsory corporate outing on a weekend and make your employees pay for it. So that's what I will do, and that will make all the employees, all of 3 of them, more stressed, more fatigued. It will also increase their frustration, but I think they are not ready to leave the company. So I have some space for the things I can do. There's quite a lot of other things you can do in the game. You can, as I mentioned before, you can furnish your office. You can change your hairstyle, your face by plastic surgery, buy new clothes. You can also buy a lot of luxury stuff like yachts, apartments, cars, smartphones, jewelry, plush clothes. There's quite a lot of things you can buy. Soon we will unlock the option of having a spouse, so a wife or a husband, and a lot of other things that you can find by yourself in the game. Starting May 4th, the open betas of Office Suicide Saga is launching, so I want to welcome all of you to check the game. And for the end of the movie, I know what you're all thinking right now. Who's the guy behind that hot voice? So, hi, that's me. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in Office Suicide Saga. Bye.